Albert Street and look for art. And this is the artist, Mr. the one and only Alex Sanker.
AKA Artist for Life. Like
Artist
women
for
in talk
life.
about just now, right?
Uh-huh.
A true artist
Yes, sir.
do exactly what he's supposed to do. What you're thinking
Yes, sir.
is what I am saying through the painting, right? So at the end of the day, if you do art to please people, you will fail. And most artists in this country had failed for that same reason. Because they're not being true themselves. Anyway,
Let's go back.
number one,
What is it?
why is ending racism? Let's be real. I live in France for 20 something years. Belize racism exists.
Yes.
It's just a little bit more covered up, right? But this is one of the most recognized scenery from the George Floyd demonstration.
Yes.
And it says so much. Now let's put this now. On the 9th, 4th month, 2021, you sit down boy.
Yes.
Where that come from?
I know that's a hole.
By yourself.
Yes, sir.
That's a form of racism.
You know,
And when I call it out, right? When I call it out, people get vexed, and I tell them, listen, please, people, that's not my DNA. So this is the part of being true to yourself. Call out racism when it exists. Okay. Painting depicting police, well uniformed, sweeping major that they kill right out here.
Yes.
You know, the vehicle, everybody know about it. And also the barber known
Yes.
as
Farid
Farid.
Ahmad.
Right. Somebody used to tell you, and also the ad inspector who?
Henry Jemot.
Yes, see the picture up there? And the work on this right now, but basically that's the way
Henry
it is.
Jemot. Childhood friends second high school. I did his
I
eulogy.
see your whole thing, yes,
Okay,
and I see the
everything.
whole, yes, they are valid up.
Very good.
So, Fidel death had been swept under the rug. That's why you see the justice, rest in peace, is cracked and broken, meaning the justice system is broken. Now, how can you get a more powerful message?
Yeah.
Every bullet dispersed from a gun cause a life.
Yes, sir.
But it's not about losing a life, it's what the life had left behind. That's how we keep going in this circle that creole to the same thing over and over. What we do, we kill out each other, brother, like the hunting season.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of the most, all my painting powerful, but this is definitely, read what it says here, when the camera reaches here, I'll show you. It said the extinction for most black men in Belize will be caused by their own demise. And the reason, even look like a kid wrote it, I wrote this message with my left hand, make it could really feel I thought I'm a kid, right? A lot of things where people don't catch. If you notice the bullet hole around her, form the map of Belize. See there? Form the map of Belize, right? All the bullet dispense. So missing her is part of our culture now when it comes to gun violence, which is not right. This is not normal. Okay, now back to the big fish. We are familiar you as one chef that the Blue Hole is one of the deepest part in the country, right? When it comes to. So what I had captured here, this painting is called abort. Abort meaning when a ship is sink, right?
Yeah.
So you have the Belize map, and you have two big pillars, stories depict the UDP and PUP, bottoms up, that's what they do, right? Politics, and if you notice the chain, farm corruption, and this next one when I finish is going to farm, see that corruption?
Yeah.
You say farm corruption?
Yes, sir.
This one going to farm nepotism, but I'm still working on it. Of course, we have the one and only father for a nation, did this on a piece, that's the picture. This is the other part right here. So what we do right now, what we do right now, that kind of capture one whole memorial slash his lifetime, right? A lot of these paintings, I transport them all over the place, that's why they look a little bit dirty, scratch up, but like every year, I go back one and one and I bring them back. You know, it's just about blending and try to take out the dirt, etc. Now, this piece here, this is a tiger, not for sale. It's called PlayStation 31. Why PlayStation 31? 31 representative, yes. Now, Belize, listen, let's be real. When somebody tell me how I did disrespect the House of Representatives, I ask them one question. Have you ever seen a sitting of the 31 representative acting like sometime kindergarten students, which is a fact, disrespecting one another? Live by example. If living by example was practiced right in this country, I would not have to do painting like this. Period. Now, hi, Ramsey Old Mule. Why I use Ramsey Old Mule? Cement black, yes. Cement black in our ears, red and blue. A lot of my stuff political because everything in this country is political.
Blinders, huh?
Yeah, blinder. All what we see that one see the name of it? Colorblind. Colorblind, exactly. What you know?
Huh.
The girl is disappointed because the piñata supposed to have a lot of treats and goodies. What's what in it?
Ramen.
Ramen. This is a reality for a lot of families in this country.
Very
you know?
true, because I was $1.50.
No, dollar.
Dollar.
So dollar. So my thing is, like I always say, listen, if you pay $1 for a full meal, you set yourself up. There's no way ramen could be healthy for $1 for a meal. So,
no nutrition.
No nutrition. Long story short. Then it says here in the plate with no food, there's a chicken leg, draw on a piece of paper, and it said, thank you for the meal, Honorable 31. Haha, alright. No, yes, our problem. It's a form of a chain depicting a rope when they used to lynch slaves. And even African American, mainly in the US and around the world, right? Empty promises. If you notice, Pinocchio, there it is. You pay attention. And if you notice the stick way in the try, empty promises. So guess this. Empty promises is a comfort to a what? Fool, the F. Empty. Promises comfort to a fool. And of course you have the horse tied up, barely to squeeze out that dollar sign.
Now,
What you know?
hi. Guatemala?
Guatemala, nada for Nadia. The Guatemalan born, which is the present CEO of the Prime Minister, but I said this very publicly every day of the week. Nadia Garcia sued me over this painting. Right? You have to do with this painting, and I let her know, listen, intimidation through any office or any official of this country, disrespect my 24 years of hard work, I will answer swiftly. And I'm not scared of nobody. You know why? Let me look in the camera and saying this. I'm 50 years old, never been to a minister office in my life because I do not look out for give the man the fish to they know I'm a land the fish years ago, so I fed me to myself, right?
Sure.
So that's what this one about. Let's break it down. There is an easel and a piece of canvas with the word nada in Nadia. That's my word. That's what I put together. That's actually copyrighted. So nobody else can use it. Nada for Nadia. It is political, blue paint. Because I've been doing paint like this for 15 years. That one day, the United Democratic Party tried to disrespect my work because they know an artist is supposed to speak out their work, right? But with she feel like I guess it could intimidate me because she worked for the biggest office. And I let her know, if you notice, the only on the chessboard is a king. That's me. The navel string. This is a part of Corazon. A lot of people don't realize this. This is
the touch.
the touch. That I right. So what is to tell you on the notice, like I mentioned to Nadia Garcia, I will fight you with the brush and paint and canvas. And I am fighting Goliath and I am David. But at the end of the day, David gonna end up victorious. Mark my word. So that's what this is about. Calling her out for her ignorant suggestion of suing me to try to shut up through intimidation. Nadia Garcia, nada for Nadia. You need to bring back the people money. Alright, now if you're familiar with this, this is the 2021 book cover for BTL. They had reached out to me and said, Alex, listen,
Yes.
we want you to put together something like all your pieces, unique and untouchable when it comes to your concept. If you notice the kids there, then drop all in toys. Skipping rope, wheelbarrow, tap, bucket cover roller, toy truck, tap again, stick and rim, yo-yo, hopscotch, jacks and ball, overton roller, walkie-talkie, marble in 3 different forms, square, circle and rectangle, slingshot, marble, jankono, stick and tire, right? So what is to tell you right here, the kids they put them all in toys and then join hand and then they celebrate love, empathy, because we had lost that somewhere along the way as Belizean, right? Whether the way we kill out one another, it's mind-blowing. Like I always say, when the British leave us in 81 to govern ourselves, I question myself. Whatever the British did to my Belize people, they did a good job. because we cannot get out that. I call it slavery mentality. We do not want to see each other strive, right?
Yeah.
And that's sad, brother.
But
Alex,
also here, we have
different culture.
We have
Yes.
replaced everything with cell phone now, you know.
yes,
Cell phone
yes. Oh,
now.
no, it's not only that. This is the 11th ethnic group of culture,
Tell
including
me again quick, Garifuna.
Garifuna, Maya, Arab, Quechua, Creole, Asian in general, Mopan Maya, Mennonites, Indian, which is East Indian, Hindu, etc. So, man, people have no idea. And just to say, I was trying to sell detail this, but with the political confusion where they go on with change of government, now this piece is available for purchase, whoever would want to be interested.
Buy me now.
I know.
All right.
Belize at 40 from 81 to 21. So if people are familiar with the mural that I was involved in, me and two other artists,
Yes.
Alex, Artist for Life, Keon, and Chelsea, Race.
Yes.
So this is almost like the blueprint. Belize at 40, so that's what I did with this right here. And also, this piece, not negotiable, but it is on sale. Now, Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
Yeah, he was brutally killed some years ago, and I realized, listen, he was one of my favorite artists. Why? Because he gave back a lot to his community. He's one of them that didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk. He was all into his community, workshops and kids and different things like that. So that's the same way I stand. I say once you be successful, you should give back to society, but no hands out. Do it for the younger generation who could benefit out of it. You don't mean that one grown ass man I walk up to you make I get $5 cash you do good. No, I don't do that. If you could walk to me and ask me for $5, that means you could walk your ass and go get a job. So, Jay-Z, is one of my latest pieces. That's how Jay-Z, a lot of people don't know that Jay-Z is growing dreads.
Look today.
Yes, today. And this is back in the days. What I had did a combination. This is a picture edit by computer. So this everything here is it's original that I put together. I'm working right now on the, if you notice the pencil writing, this is the project that he was raised up in called Mercy Project. And he basically came from nothing. So he inspired me because he's telling you that I came from the project and I become a billionaire. So that's why I look up to people like that, because people like that show you that yes, it's possible.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm doing this painting also. Georgia, she's definitely an Instagram sensation. And if you notice the original picture, it's nothing like this. The zinc fence was just a regular wall. And I also put some kite in here to depict that this painting was done in March because of kite season, right?
Weather, yeah.
And of course, you cannot go wrong with the, what they call it, pom-pom. Yes.
Hopkins girl, you know, Hopkins girl.
Hopkins, yep. And now this is the masterpiece.
How it is, way?
Make a calm down and explain what this is about.
All right.
There are powerful people in this country that have a problem with my work. And I've been telling them for over 2 decades now, let an artist be. Follow the motto of the former Prime Minister, Musa. Now worry about Creole, that can blow over like Wally hurricane breeze. Follow for him, motto, because this painting is called Modern Day Lynching. It's depicting a rope around my neck, but if you notice where I have my arms, it's showing this is where they used to tighten to lynch people of color back in the days, in slavery days. And also if you notice, this is a puppet stick.
Yeah.
Catching 2 of the end. Usually have 4, but the 4 going this way. And all the strings are cut. So it's telling you right now, nobody control the art. Nobody. Period. I don't care if you're the Queen, Governor General, I don't care if you're the Prime Minister, nobody control the art. Leave an artist to do his job. So this right here, and I'm proudly showing, listen, I'm being lynched because I'm speaking the truth through my art. That's unfair. It's unfair, right? I am recording history, the good and the bad, yes. And this country will know 100 years from now.
Who
Kids,
is Alex Sanker?
There it is. You, with no disrespect in no artist of this country, but you think Toucan, Sunset gonna be in museums? No. These are the pieces going to be in museum.
Yeah.
These are pieces they're going to be writing books. These are pieces they're going to take lecture after. You know why? If I do this for the money, I'm going to fail. I did it for the love of it. So 100 years, 200 years, I know this country, kids don't even born yet, going to know there was a guy named Alex Sanker that stood for something.
Thank you very much, sir. And the worst question somebody could ever ask an artist, so I will not ask you, is where do you get your inspiration? So
Inspiration? Hey, thanks to the leaders of this country. They inspire me.
That means you got a lot of content.
Yes.
Every day the 31, they do something.
Jesus Christ. Like, I cannot keep up, brother. I paint every day 20 hours. Every day 20 hours. Like, when I do a painting, I have to drop that because something big happened today, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I keep asking people, why not? I have to thank these people, man. I have to. They're the one that inspire me.
Your content every day.
Every day.
Well, thank you very much, my brother.
Without the leaders of this country, I would be one of the basic artists that just paint the random stuff, but they inspire me.
Thank
so
you very
keep up
much,
the good
brother.
work.
Take care. Yes,
yes, sire.